Please come in.
Hello.
Hey, you must be Byron, right?
Yeah, it's Byron.
I'm Vin. How are you?
Yeah, it's Vincent.
Yeah, I'm Vincent. How are you?
It's good. Thank you.
Okay, let's take a seat.
Thank you.
You're from Tasmania, right?
Yeah, I'm from Tasmania yesterday.
Yeah. How's Melbourne?
I think it's very cool and civilized.
Okay, that sounds cool. Well, I really appreciate your time over here, and please be comfortable and treat this like your home. Just treat me like a consultant, a friend of yours. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's good.
Sure. I'm sure that you have a few contacts with our other salesperson. Let me see. I have some notes over here. The notes here indicate that you mentioned your concern about the market potential of our residential development in Point Cook, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your concern about?
First, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Byron from the YFC Real Estate based at Tasmania. Although the policy in Tasmania is good, but many overseas students are coming into Tasmania. That's why the price of houses in Tasmania has increased 50% or more in the past 2 years. But we think Melbourne will be the more central investment city in Australia in the future. So we intended to do more researches in Melbourne.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think you also know that. I think you should know that the housing price in Melbourne has risen rapidly in the last few years.
Yes.
Because I think it's probably because the city reformation scheme conducted by the government, which make the demand for housing keep rising over the last few years, right?
Yeah, our company mainly operates at Tasmania. Our goal is to expand our business offshore to Melbourne. We had conducted few researches about the preferences of our middle-lower customers, and we think your projects would appeal to our customers. So can you give me more insights about the projects?
Sure. I think before for me to introduce our projects, I think I want to give you a brief information about our company. So our company is called LWK Lifestyle. We are a property developer, and we offer consulting services for like property development, land subdivision, or land ownership management. Mainly right now, currently our main focus is on the residential development in Point Cook, Melbourne. I got one question for you. What is your target customer's budget right now?
I think it's around 400,000 for each land, and based on the current market value of the buildings, my estimation for both ending together would be around 700,000 up to 1 million.
Okay, 700,000 to 1 million.
Yeah.
Okay. I think let's see over here. I think I would like to show you one of our project underway in Point Cook. I think this project in particularly would be the right fit for you.
Of course.
Okay. Let's see over here. So here you can see that this is a project that we have worked hard for a long time. But first of all, I want to give you some background information. Here you can see that the Australian residential market has grew substantially over the last few years. Yeah. And this is the urban planning for Melbourne in 2030. As you can see, in particular, the government will focus mainly on the western region of Melbourne. The number of future estimated growth is astonishing. For example, the population and the job growth will be around over 430,000 and 125,000 respectively, which is incredible. The government also made and will continue to make major investment in Point Cook. There will be around 60,000 job posts and 7,000 new residents built in the future. In terms of Point Cook, the transportation is also well developed in the area.
Yeah.
There are numerous of railway stations, and if residents don't have a car, they can choose, besides train, they can also take numerous bus lines, which make Point Cook a really convenient place to live in. In terms of education for domestic households, if they want to like find schools for their kids, they can choose various education institutions ranging from kindergartens and to the college, which is located around Point Cook. For youngsters, if they want to have some fun, they can go to the zoo, the wetland park, the golf course, and also the you can see the horse racing course. And of course they can enjoy all sorts of like indoor activities in the Point Cook Town Center or the Pacific Ferry Bay, which is the largest and the most popular shopping center in Western Suburb region in Melbourne. For the retired, like the elderlies, they can under the Wayham Harbour project, the government is planning to build 1,000 parking for the ships and some few high-end restaurants and shopping centers around nearby Point Cook. And above all, like health is the most important thing, right?
Yeah.
So around Point Cook, there are numerous, like hundreds of healthcare centers located around, and so residents will don't need to be no flustered necessary when accidents happen.
Yeah.
So with that being said, the lot that we're selling right now will cost roughly around $670,000.
Yeah.
It's kind of a reasonable price. Consider all the benefits that I mentioned above. Here are some conceptual designs and some interior design graphics of the possible housing constructions for your information. And we think that there's huge potential in Point Cook, and I think the lot will bring you a lot of value.
Yeah.
I think this will probably be the greatest investment that you'll ever counter. I think that's it. So what's your thought on the project?
Actually, that sounds good. I'm attracted by this because there are lots of multifunctional public facility. May I know more about your current distribution channel?
Yeah, sure. Actually, our company right now has our own sales team. But I think right now we need more agencies in order for us to expand our sales and our distribution channel.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have 30 years services in Tasmania, and we have adequate resources, so we can introduce them to your projects effectively. If you want.
Okay. Cool. I think 30 years.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty impressive. That would actually be a great opportunity for us.
Yeah. We can cooperate together. So if that's the case, what will our commission percentage be like?
Our commission percentage would be around, it's standardized, and would be around 2% for land sales and 3% for buildings.
I think it's relatively low in Melbourne. Our company and the customers are both based in the Tasmania, and it is inconvenient for them to come and visit the project. Therefore, in order to increase their attention, we ought to provide incentives such as cash rebate, discounts for materials, or gifts for our customers. And that's in the case we can make income to be correspondent to our expenditures.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Let me put it this way, like, what is your sales performance like for your company? Like, for example, how many houses can your company sell in a month?
We are famous in Tasmania, and we already have 30 years services before. I told you before, yeah. And we have 50 salespeople. Last year, our sales reached 40 billion. And
40 billion.
Yeah, this means on average, each of our salesmen sold 2 houses. And we claim the champion of the best real estate sales team of 2017 in Tasmania. Yeah, for this reason, I can promise you that we can sell 60 houses in 1 month.
Wow, 60. So, first place.
Yeah.
Right? Oh man, that's impressive. If that's true, I think our company would be delighted to partner with your company.
Okay, thanks for your appreciation. But to be fair, I have several requirements. Firstly, it's better you can give us higher commission percentage. Okay. Yeah. And second, if we achieve an outstanding sales, we want to get more rewards. Mm-hmm. And third, we would like to get the right of the exclusive partnership with your company. And finally, we would like your company to bear half of the point-cook marketing expenses, because with your financial support, we also be able to make more campaigns and commercials.
Okay. Well, I think in terms of commission, our commission is quite standard in the Melbourne real estate market. I'm afraid that I'm sorry that I can't rise the commission for you. In terms of the exclusive partnership, I'm fortunate to tell you that we actually partnered with a few other agencies before this. So, that because of legal reasons, I can't promise you that. But however, I think in terms of the market expenses that you mentioned and the rewards, I think those will not be a problem if we have a smooth cooperation in future. Yeah. Do you agree with that?
Okay, but at least I think you should give us 50% of the remaining stages.
Okay, 50%. Wow, 50%.
You need to believe our sales power.
Yeah, that's true, but yeah, that's pretty high margin for us, high percentage for us. Well, I think that's all right. But before we accept the offer, I think we also have a few requests for you guys. Yeah. First of all, if a company can't reach the sales targets I mentioned before, I think our company will need to take back those ownership of the houses, and we'll sell them open publicly. Okay, this is the first request, and the second request will be if, for example, like one of your customers plan to buy a house, but he or she didn't reach the settlement stage. If that's the case, I think we have no choice, but we need to call back those commission fees that we promise you. Okay,
yeah, that will not be a problem. So we can make a deal.
Okay. So should we finalize the offer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Byron.
Yeah, thank you.
It's nice to talk to you. I'll work it out there.
Okay, thanks.
Cool.
See you next time.
No worries.